Yeah. Well, you gave your information to my daughter. And
Yes,
that's fine.
I'm definitely gonna
find out. We
do something with this. We're gonna do something with this. I like the fact that you do have something. You're starting off with it.
I've done a lot of tweeting. I've been tweeting since January, and
but see,
all my policies.
2020 vision. I just said that last week.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody about that. I said 2020 vision. That's what next year represent.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's awakening. See, this is all the movement. Everyone's trying to get out of being brainwashed. We're all trying to wake up and understand what you have. You breaking it down. You have the people. You have the problems. You have everything that you need.
Write down what the symbol is right there. Do you have that?
Infinite neutrality.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if you want to learn about it, you can go to go to KaseyWellsForPresident.com.
Okay.
And you can scroll all the way to the bottom of it. And you know how in the bottom of websites there's footers where you can click on other things? You'll see Kasey Wells the artist on the very bottom on the footer.
Okay.
Click on Kasey Wells the artist. That'll take you to my personal page, where I have all my art. And on there you'll...
Is your art for sale? Do you sell your art?
Sometimes.
I mean, if I wanted to, I'm interested in buying something from you. I love your energy. Your energy is so strong that I must have something from you. Is that possible to buy something from you?
Potentially. Right now, I'm more focused on running for president.
I mean, I want
if you want to come to my house in Lexington, I'm sure we could find something for you to take away.
Okay. Yeah.
You ever go to Chicago?
Always.
Here, I'll write the story of Tidbit on there for you. And the symbol means infinite neutrality.
Okay.
But you can see that on the bottom of that webpage.
So what if we just met the new president?
Of course.
Don't forget us.
I'll have you in my cabinet if you'd like to be. The president nominates over 1,500 people.
Wow, 1,500 people in his cabinet.
I could not. I would be done.
I'm going to put you in contact with a gentleman. Let me tell you something.
I would be done with marketing.
Yeah, I'll have you go on to Wikipedia and look at the list. Just list of positions the president nominates. Pick one and send me a headshot, and I'll say that's your job, and I'll empower your visions for however you want to direct that department.
But we need the people to take back, because we are control of our own lives. We are individuals, but we are under this system that been created, and that's the problem. While everyone's in depressed and stress and poverty and worry, because we're not living by ourselves. No one's being free to do whatever anymore.
So the story of Tidbit is about the 3 acts of God and the 3 reactions to the 3 acts of God.
Okay.
For a long time I struggled. I was raised a Christian, and then through high school I was an atheist. I went to college and I was going to write a paper about how God didn't exist. I kind of had an emotional breakdown then and decided, well, maybe I'm agnostic because I can't say whether or not God exists. And then from that point I just kept searching and searching to try to understand God and God's work. And I wanted to bridge this gap between science and God, because I was of the belief before that science could explain everything. But then I found these 3 questions that I thought science could never answer. That is, where did 1 come from? From 0 to 1. How did we have no physical matter in this universe to physical matter? That's impossible. That can only be attributed to an act of God. And God, in my story of Tidbit, is the inexplicable force that made the impossible possible. In Act 1, God put 1 neutral particle into the infinite.
That's it.
And the reaction to that was an infinite amount of neutral particles, i.e. infinite neutrality. That's all dark matter.
That's right, dark matter, that's right.
Yeah, and then the second act is light matter, matter that interacts with light. That would cause 2 neutral particles to slam together. That's the second act of God. And then from the reaction then we have positive, negative, perpetual duality, from infinite neutrality to perpetual duality. And an atom with positive, negative polarity. And that's what Tidbit represents. Tidbit, T stands for positive, I is negative, D is neutral, then the opposite of that, anti-neutral, anti-negative, anti-positive on the bit part. So it's all forms of electric charges within matter and antimatter in one word, combined in Tidbit. So in the beginning, there was only a tidbit.
This is too powerful for me.
But that's what
Are you ready for a picture with
I could change. I got a better shirt in there.
No, you're fine. You're fine. No, I mean, just the day up.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna clean it up.
Want to get the elephant in the background?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, let's get the elephant in the room. Here we go.
When we become, we're gonna remember this. It's possible.
Did you get us on that?
Yeah. She got it. Trust her. Look at her face. You don't like being told what to do?
Yeah, she does. That's my daughter.
Nobody does.
No, so she took the sky. I saw how you was doing it. You took a picture of the sky.
She had to get
No, I knew what you was doing, baby. No. Don't take a picture of the sky. Always look at the top of the plane so you can get it right. Yeah. There you go. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. And you can zoom in if you want to. That's what that's for. That's right. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the fly is eating me.
There you go. That's much better. There you go. Now we got it.
Here, give me a picture with you so I can spread the message.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Peace. Stand in the man. Hey, justice. Hold on here. I'm gonna do it like this because I want to get that. I want to get that justice right there. And here's a good picture. This is a good picture here. There you go. That's good. Okay, I got your email address. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send the pictures to you.
Maybe I'll see you in St. Louis, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is that your neighborhood?
That's it. You live there.
Really?
When you get in town, I'll see you.
I'm gonna be under the arch tomorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll be under the arch by noon or so tomorrow.
Is that right?
Yeah, we're gonna be hitting the streets with the megaphone and
Ooh,
driving
that's
around.
gonna be nice.
The best thing is to go to like any.
Oh no, you go to the Central West End.
You gotta go everywhere where the people are.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me some